Hello and welcome to a new video from GoodbyeMatrix. I'm in Singapore right now and next to me is the Abi. This is Silver Bullion's German-speaking customer support. And yes, this is Silver Bullion's new store that opened a few months ago. Or when was it opened exactly, Abi?
We opened here on November 18, 2021.
So quite some time now, not a couple of months ago. Very good. Yes, the Abi just shows us around and wants the store. He explains to us what you can do there. So if you are in Singapore and also want to buy precious metals, then you can do that here in the store and take the precious metals directly with you. So you offer to take precious metals directly with you?
Yes, so our customers who normally come to our store here, of course they take it. They make an online order 24 hours a day, and then they come within a month, and then take the goods home and usually store them at home in their own safe.
Or just buy them here and then store them in your star storage system. Is that also possible?
Of course, it would also be possible. We have some customers who say, okay, I'm going to buy the 1 kilo silver bar, for example, to buy it in several steps. Buy in several steps. And as soon as they have 5 bars together, they bring them back and store them with us.
Okay, because it's usually easier to order online instead of coming to you. But if you want to get to know you, it is of course a great possibility.
Yeah, sure. So yes, it's much easier because you can order 24 hours a day. So you're the master of the prices. You can decide when to strike, and yeah, only if you then buy them locally. That's called local pickup. Which means you have to pick them up here in the store within 30 days. Or you just let us know. Then, of course, we are a bit more flexible.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, tell us a little bit here. So these are such nice showpieces. Can you maybe take a quick look and...
Yes, as you can see, we have this LBMA 1,000 ounce bar here. So that's a 1,000 ounce bar that doesn't weigh 100% 1,000 ounces. They vary between 950 and 1,050 ounces. In this case, it's a nadir, and this nadir bar weighs about 1,030 ounces. So about 32 kilograms.
Okay, so a little over 30 kilos.
Yes, heavy stuff.
How much is one of these?
So one in euros, about 23,000 euros.
And here we have a kilogram of gold. How small that is, right? Most people always think that a kilogram of gold is so huge.
Yeah, it's just much denser, so very dense material. And here we have a metal or 1 kilo gold bar, and it costs about 58 to 59,000 euros at the moment.
Okay, so if I had the money right now, I could take it right away, like this thing here.
We have it in stock right now. You can strike now and take it right away.
I like the price.
No problem. Yes, here we have just exhibited a little bit of nickel. We just put it on display. Normally, no customer can take nickel home. First of all, because we sell it in a drum. One drum is 250 kilos.
Yeah, it's heavy.
That's a 250 kilo drum. And of course, GST is added, which would be the VAT. But because we have those in our tax-free warehouse, so there's no GST added. However, if you want to take them home, which nobody does, you would just have to pay the GST.
But who takes 250
We've never had a
kilos?
customer take one of those home.
Exactly, but cool. So that's if you also want to invest nickel. It's also possible with you guys, and also even tax-free.
Right.
And here we have now more exhibits, or what do we have now?
Those are the most common coins and bars that we sell in our local store. It's actually more bars and coins that we don't have for our storage. Of course, if you see here now, like the kangaroos, we would have those in storage as well. But you would have to buy 20 minimums because they come in a roll of 20. And if you want to have it just a little smaller for storage, you might want to buy the maple leaf, which you see here. The maple leaf comes in a roll, which is called a tube, of 10 coins.
So currently, 20,000 euros or something for the 10 coins?
For 10 coins, you're looking at about 18 to 19 euros. And here we would also have bullion jewelry.
Okay, a gold chain.
A gold chain that is 99, 9% pure gold. That's interesting for customers who like to travel with their gold because you have less problems with customs.
I think it's just a gold chain.
That's right. You get less problems with customs that you have to declare every time. With all the customs regulations of different countries, it would be very interesting for you maybe.
Exactly. I'm going to buy myself some nice gold chains and travel around with it, yeah. But if I wanted to now, I could just take an ounce with me. For example, I say, hey, I think the kangaroo is pretty nice or something. And then that would be possible. Then
You could then take them directly with you.
Okay, fine.
And exactly the same applies to these silver bars.
So I'm not limited that I have to buy 10 coins to store them, but I can buy them in small denominations.
Right, just for storage you would have to buy 10 coins now. But if you say, I don't have the money to buy 10 coins now, you're welcome to buy 1 coin and take it home. Do we have customers, once they get 10 together, they bring it back to us and store it.
And what is, let's say, the minimum amount to be able to use the warehouse for gold? Well, I mean, not everyone wants to buy 10 ounces.
Then usually it would lend itself to him buying that 50-gram bar. Here we have a 50-gram bar. We also store them individually.
And what is the current counter price approximately?
50-gram bar at the moment in euros, we would be around 3,000 euros.
So a smaller amount. And with silver, what's the minimum you need to be able to store with you guys?
The smallest package would be 10 times 10 troy ounces. Here you see, for example, the Royal Canadian Mint, that's 10 ounces. Or the Nadir. We offer those in a tamper-proof evident bag. In a sealed package, they would come, and then you would have 10 bars in there. That would be the smallest silver package.
And what is that from the counter value currently?
Exchange value, we would be at about 2,000 euros.
Okay, so from 2,000 to 3,000 euros, you can also start to store with you.
Or you can start even smaller if you go to our gold savings account.
Yes, there is also still exactly.
Right, then you can even buy just 1 gram of gold. So for 5 euros, you can already buy gold.
Then let's take a quick look around the corner. It's already being cleaned up nicely. Super, here we have even more exhibits. Here we have various silver coins.
Yes, these are the most common silver coins. So from LBMA credited coins, Britannia, Perth Mint, Australian Kangaroo, then American Eagle, Canadian Maple Leaf, and the Vienna Philharmonics.
Okay, the Vienna Philharmonic. And then here we have, again, gold bars.
Those are, of course, the most common gold bars, 1 kilo bars, Mettler, Jerez, Arga Jerez, which we can also often offer because we get those very well. So we don't have any supply shortages. Because Jerez and Arga Jerez is produced in Hong Kong, Mettler, Swiss company, is produced here in Singapore, so we get it very easily.
What is the maximum amount of cash I can buy from you guys? So without you having to write my name down, so in Singapore dollars.
If you pay in Singapore dollar cash without us really having to quote everything now, it would be under 20,000 Singapore dollars. So everything up to 20,000.
And then you would have to sort of take the customer
Right,
information.
we just have to record the data there. But only that we record the data. We don't have to share it. That's only in the case of counterterrorism, money laundering. Then, if there should be evidence later that the customer has done money laundering, that the police can check, okay, did he really buy from you? What did he do with the money? Is that why he bought gold or silver? Because many people consider gold or silver to be money laundering instruments.
Of course, the government always sees it that way anyway. And then we have the larger silver exhibits here.
Yes, these are the most common investment bars for silver. 100-ounce bars, then we have a 5-kilo bar. And we also have 1-kilo bars here. So most common is, of course, Harriers, then Nadir, then Perth Mint. And what else do we have? Johnson and Matty, also common, metal ore, which is produced here in Singapore.
Yes, so for all the people who want to buy precious metals in Singapore, they should come and see you. So you have enough choice, you always have enough in stock. That is, I could now say, I want to buy here for 5,000 or 10,000 euros or so.
Yes, I can also show you.
Yes, show us.
So normally our customers are always interested in the left side if they really want to pick it up from our store, meaning pick up from our store. Which of course we do, because I tell my German customers every time, please don't click pick up from our store if you want it in our store. For them, store in our wallet would be the right thing, but what now, of course, not even click on. And so only pick up from store would be possible. And as you can see, we would have the Mexican Libertad, we would have 50 in stock now.
On your website, you can see which bars or coins you already have here on site.
That's right, so you could take them right now. So let's go to the silver bars. There you see that we have these 1,000 ounce bars. We would have 2 right now here in the store. And for the 15 kilos, you could only do them in pre-order. That means you could lock in the price now and couldn't pick it up for another 4 weeks. It's on its way from Nadir. It's just being delivered to us. And you can see that we now have, for example, 10 bars of the 5 kilo bars. So you can strike now directly and also take 10 bars.
A little bit difficult to carry around 50 kilos. So I think most people come here and buy rather small denominations. And if you want to store them in your warehouse, you can do that online anyway.
Yes, that's right. So for that, you would just need a Star Storage account, have to create a Star Storage account. Just contact us. We can always help you create a Star Storage account. Yes, otherwise, as I said, just pick up from store and then pick up within 30 days.
Super. Abi, thanks for the briefing here. And I hope you also had a lot of fun. Under the video, you will find the link to Silver Bullion again. And if you are in Singapore, I would invite you to visit Abi personally in the store here. It's really a classic company, and it's always fun to have a look at it yourself. On that note, see you next time. Bye.